Hey, how you guys? So it's Wednesday, late afternoon, and I just thought I'd shoot you a short video about what what I'm doing, what's next, and again, it's just as things come up, I just share them, right? So some stuff has really come clear to me. As many of you know, the new vision is really to help people create meditation spaces and in the beginning when I was looking at at helping people create meditation spaces, I was asking people, and I've talked to hundreds, literally hundreds, if not thousands of people, literally, over the last year and a half about meditation and about their meditation, about their practice. And many, many, many people have said to me things like, I'll say to them, how? Tell me about your meditation practice. How is it? And, do you meditate? And they'll say, I should. I hear that a lot. I should. I should meditate. And I say, well, great. That sounds good. What's preventing you from meditating? And they'll say, well, I don't have the time, or it doesn't work for me. I've heard that lots. It doesn't work for me. Meditation doesn't. And so um, it came up that what I realized was that people really didn't know how to meditate, or they didn't know what it meant. They knew that they should be doing it, or they wanted to do it, or it sounded inviting, but they didn't know the how. And so that's how it came up for me to start to share and to have my vision is Meditation Mondays, literally all over the world, that people are getting a little instruction on meditation. And here's the deal. What I found was that there was there's a barrier to learning meditation, and the barrier is often the belief or the philosophy of the teacher. So let's imagine that Mitch, my buddy Mitch, wants to learn to be a great meditator, but he doesn't want to go and learn from somebody who has a guru, or somebody who's a devotee, or he doesn't want to become a devotee in some practice. He doesn't want to, maybe Mitch doesn't even go to yoga, and so he's not interested in becoming going to a yoga class to learn to meditate, or into a yoga studio because maybe he doesn't go, and so that, like many people don't, but they're kind of on the outside of the spectrum. They want to learn, but they don't want to go change their spiritual beliefs. They don't want to explore new spiritual beliefs. They don't want to be a devotee. They don't want to learn Zen meditation, or they don't want to learn TM, or they don't want to learn Buddhist meditation. So I've recognized that that's been a barrier. That's a kind of a barrier to entry into the world of meditation for thousands of people, and so I'm teaching what I call keep it simple meditation, so without any particular affiliation with any teaching. My idea is to allow the millions of people who want to learn to meditate to come in and get the basics of meditation. And it isn't that difficult. It really isn't that difficult. So but if you don't know that it's not that difficult, right? It's like you just don't know what you don't know. And so that's the deal. When I do my little meditation class here on Monday, it's very simple. It's very simple. I talk about the mind, and where the hell do you go where somebody can actually will just talk about the mind? The mind is a tool, and it's a beautiful tool. It's friggin' amazing. Mind sometimes drives me crazy, but still, it's a tool, and it's been programmed by society. But it's on top of the programming that we're not even going to get there and talk about that right now. On top of that, it's taught. The mind has learned a lot of skills. The mind knows how to get us in the car and drive us here. The mind knows how to take care of the nuts and bolts of living. And so, just one second. There we go. I'm not going to take that right now. So the here we are with the mind. You know, and when most people, what a lot of people have told me is that they can't get they're worried. They want to meditate, but they're like, but my mind won't stop, and that's okay. You know, so I kind of talk about that. I teach people how to observe the mind. So again, no kind of philosophy to learn. It's a practical thing. How do we observe the mind? And we talk about the benefits of meditation, and because lots of folks don't know, and you know, the physical benefits, the emotional benefits, the mental benefits. We'll touch a bit on the spiritual benefits, but we're not selling any particular brand of spirituality. So that's the deal. That's my vision, and I think that opens the door to thousands and thousands of people who want to learn to meditate, and they're not interested in any particular type of a belief system. They don't want to be a devotee, and I get that. Like, I seriously get that, and so that's Monday nights. We do it here at 6:30, and you know, think about it. You know, are you meditating? Is there some block that's come up? Maybe you really kind of aren't sure how to do it. Well, come and we'll go through it with you. It's pretty simple, but we'll go through it with you. And meditating in a group's fun too. It really is. And what we do on Monday nights become a bit social as well. Now we're still going to be doing it here for the next little while at my store until we're out of here. And there's a couple of options of places that we're going to go and take our Monday night meditation. But just to let you know that it's not we're giving we're laying something out that people can, who aren't looking for a spiritual belief, that aren't looking for a philosophy, that don't want to join anything, that can come and be with us and learn the fundamentals, the basics of meditation. They can come and practice with us every week if they want, or just come a couple of nights and get it and begin to develop a practice from there. So that's it. I love you guys. It seems great, doesn't it? You know, to remove the barriers. And who would have thought that you know, and that's after lots and lots of research. I kind of figured that out. That, gosh, people don't want to have to go join a spiritual practice to learn to meditate. And yeah, now they may decide to later. And you know, just so you know, I'm not opposed to any spiritual teaching or any, you know, anybody that's teaching any type of meditation. I just recognize that lots of people are liking something that isn't colored this way or that. Nothing wrong with any different color of meditation. It's just they're looking for something that's kind of clear and concise. And what do I do? They say, you know. And okay, we talk about that, and on Monday nights at 6:30, and so join us. That's it. That's my little story about meditation. Come visit me at the shop. Going to be here for another couple of weeks. Well, not really. Probably not that long. Oh, this weekend on Saturday we're at Ignite the Fire Within on St. Patrick's Island. I have a little display down there. I'm going to have some of my meditation stools and spend the day with folks on St. Patrick's Island. And yeah, okay. Love you guys. Thanks for watching, for those of you that just did. And we'll talk soon. Okay, cheers.